What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. In life, it seems that people only want to focus in on the negative. People would rather see you fight and see ugliness more than to see somebody actually getting along. People would rather tear you down than to say something good about you or what you're doing. And that's the sad thing in life, though. Everything we look for is negativity. I get called a lot of different things in life, and that's fine. That's cool. When you do social media or anything that's in the public eye, you're going to get scrutinized. You're going to create people who love you and people who hate you. It will be decisive no matter what you do. And in the end, in some ways, we're all in competition with each other, especially in the media, because it's everybody wants to be the first or the deepest story and so on. So there is natural competition, especially here on social media. But you have to recognize when people do good and take chances, putting their name and reputation and stuff out there in stories that they believe. And I have to applaud my man, Law Nation. Law, you're listening to nothing but the best. Because Law did exactly what I was just talking about. Taking a chance and a risk to do and bring you guys the news. I watched his live stream. I've been working down in the country and stuff, and have been kind of in a bubble because can't focus on the Cowboys every minute of the day. Although you need to focus on every minute of the day. I watched his live stream, which was the first thing that I had seen, period, about Kelvin Joseph. Kelvin Joseph being identified by his chain that he was wearing out in public in the whole, we're looking for information on these guys. I watched his live stream there, and while I'm watching, I'm searching, trying to find news on this. And can't find anything on Twitter other than a couple of people saying Kelvin Joseph went from thinking about locking down wide receivers to being locked down in prison. But I couldn't find anything from the regular news. Nothing. Everything was Law Nation. And I sat there and I said, I hope that this isn't real. I hope that this is a mistaken identity, that Kelvin Joseph, Boss Man Fat, is not in this. I hope that this is wrong, because I don't want to lose a player. But in the same sense, if it's wrong, you know how you're going to be labeled. You're not real media. You're not credible. You're not anybody. But the reality is, sometimes, and more times than we get credit for, we are dead on. We don't have the backing of, millions of dollars or a network or sports magazine and things like that that are about making money. What we have is a passion for our team and what we do. So people don't always look at us and say you're credible and stuff. But I got to tell you, sometimes the little guys end up being the ones that get the story right. So for the first 12 hours of that story, the only place that you could find it that was dead on correct was Law Nation. Law Nation, buddy, I salute you because you put it all on the line there, bringing us the law. And you deserve all credit that is due of your coverage of the situation. I don't know how you got all the news on it as quickly as you did, putting it together, but I'm going to say you were way ahead of the curve of all of the media out there. And the other thing that you get when you get us little guys, I like to figure that we are the little guys. We are not the big name companies. Because, see, I don't know if you realize this or not, people, but what's happening is now the regular media is saying we're the media. We're going against a bunch of YouTubers. Nah, this is easy. We have a name, we have a platform, we have money. And there's no way that these guys that don't have a journalism degree, don't have the money, don't have the networks behind them, there's no way they can compete. But every day you see examples exactly of what you can get when you deal with us. And unlike some of the media out there that can be tied to the franchise to toe the company line, we're not beholden to towing the company line. And I dare say that networks that focus in on 32 teams, the ins and outs and all that, they only scratch the surface. Here's the thing. When you get the Law Nations, the Big Game Jameses, you get the DMVs, and even the E2 Blues and guys like myself, the Shangos. You get guys that are passionate and care about the Dallas Cowboys like they're their own children. You get guys that are going to bring it to you straight and narrow. You get guys who live as fans of the Dallas Cowboys. You don't get that from the four-letter word networks and stuff. What you get there is, how can we maximize the money we make off of this? Law, proud of you, bro. Great job on the whole thing. Hope you all having a great day. I got work to do. Peace.